Good morning. Thank you for joining me for my daily Come Follow Me study of the Old Testament. Today is Saturday, the 28th. It's Saturday, Haley. Why aren't you sleeping in? Well, I don't know. Maybe because my brain had me awake at 4 a.m. Oh, we got stuff to do. Hannah comes home on Thursday. We got stuff to do. Okay. Daily reflection. It's the last day of February. Isn't that weird? Thou shalt not covet. Exodus 20:17. The last of the 10 Commandments admonishes us not to lust after that which is not our own, thy neighbor's house, thy neighbor's wife, nor his manservant, nor his maidservant, nor his ox, nor his ass, nor anything that is thy neighbor's. Elder Jeffrey R. Holland said, most thou shalt not commandments are meant to keep us from hurting others, but I am convinced that the commandment not to covet is meant to keep us from hurting ourselves. We die a slow spiritual death as we covet. We are halted in our progression as we yearn for possessions and prestige that others may enjoy. We hurt ourselves here and hereafter, for when we covet, we cannot feel the peace which passeth understanding. Hearts full of envy can never be right with the Lord. That's a good one. That's a good one. Okay. I'm awake. Today is Genesis 22. I'm feeling 22. This is Abraham sacrificing Isaac, or being commanded to sacrifice Isaac, fulfilling that, and the Lord, the angel of the Lord, stopping him right before it happens. And then they talk about generations and stuff like that. Okay. The Lord requires the heart and a willing mind. Abraham was commanded to offer up the thing most dear to his heart, his own son. Only through a commitment to sacrifice all that we have, if required to do so, can we manifest to the Lord that our love for him and his divine cause is perfect. God did tempt or prove Abraham by commanding him to sacrifice his only son. Abraham took Isaac and 2 other young men on the journey to Moriah, where he was to offer Isaac as a burnt offering, even a sacrifice to the Lord. On the 3rd day, Abraham and Isaac went to worship. Isaac carried the wood as they journeyed. Isaac asked about the sacrifice, and Abraham replied, my son, God will provide himself a lamb for a burnt offering. Abraham bound Isaac and laid him on the altar, preparing for the ultimate sacrifice. As he took the knife, an angel of the Lord forbade him and said, for now I know that thou fearest, i.e., shows reverence to God, seeing thou hast not withheld thy son. A ram was provided for the burnt offering. The Lord then promised Abraham, in thy seed shall all the nations of the earth be blessed. Thus we see that during our lives here on earth we must offer all. In our day, the Lord requires a broken heart and a contrite spirit. He requires our will, and that is what we can give, the giver of all. Then the Lord can make of us all that we were intended to be, exalted sons and daughters of God, the Father, Elohim. Okay. Some thoughts, okay? It's been said somewhere, I've heard, that God was not seeing if Abraham would obey him. God already knew Abraham would do the thing. God is all-knowing. He already knows. He knows what we're going to do. He already knows the course. He already knows. What he was doing was showing Abraham what he was going to do. He was showing Abraham that he had faith, that he had reverence. He was showing Abraham that Abraham was willing to do all things. Also Isaac. All right, I've never really taken apart the role of Isaac in this before. But they go, and Isaac's like, yeah, what's happening, Dad? And he's like, don't you worry. The Lord will provide. Right? Abraham is somber. He's deep in thought. And Isaac is a young lad. But then his father ties his hands and his feet and lays him on the altar. And you gotta know, it doesn't say that Isaac is crying out, save me, Lord, save me, like Abraham when Abraham was given by his father to be sacrificed. I'm sure Abraham has shared that story with his son, right? And you just got to think about this family dynamic. And if Isaac is Abraham's most treasured possession, they've had this conversation about what happened to Abraham, his family, his bringing up, perhaps. You got to think about what was going through Isaac's mind at the time. And he's not kicking and screaming. He's submitting to the will of the Lord. He trusts his father, right? Right? I'm sure the whole time, even as he's raising the knife, he's like, the Lord will provide, son. Don't you worry, the Lord will provide. Now, I'm grateful I'm not asked to sacrifice my most prized possession. Well, hello there. No touchy. They're for Relief Society. Oh. I don't know if I could tie this little one up. Done? I'm all nearly done. Nearly done. Which one? Nearly is almost. Barely is not at all. What? What? Look, I couldn't do it. Not at all. But can I offer a willing heart? Yes, I'm willing to do my calling. I'm willing to be Relief Society president. Am I doing it grudgingly? No, I think I'm doing it. I think I'm doing it worried, stressed, but not begrudgingly. All right. No binkies on camera. Come on, you're a big girl. All right. There's some other stuff in here, but I think that's enough for today, especially since these kids are interrupting me. Hey, guess what? It's not 7:30. Can you guys go get ready for the store? We got a long day of running errands because we've got... Oh, don't talk like that. Hannah's coming home. We got to get ready for Hannah coming home. Go get dressed. Go get dressed. We got to go to the store.
That's what I stole.
I know you stole it. Okay, go get dressed so we can go to the store. Oh, crazy kids. Okay. Not much can be done once they come into the room. It's the 28th. Okay, prayers for 2 workers. The B. Lord, I am not one to despise your gifts. May you be blessed who spread the riches of your sweetness for my zeal. Let my small span of ardent life melt into your great communal task to lift up to your glory this temple of sweetness, a citadel of incense, a holy candle, myriad-celled, molded of your graces and of my hidden work. And then the ox. Dear God, give me time. Men are always so driven. Make them understand that I can never hurry. Give me time to eat. Give me time to plod. Give me time to sleep. Give me time to think. Interesting. Okie dokie. That was Genesis chapter 22. And tomorrow we do chapter 23. And it's Fast Sunday tomorrow. Oh boy. we'll work on that. We'll work on that when it comes, okay? We'll work on that when it comes. All right. You know what song stuck in my head? I got a roof and a bed, some groceries to stay fed. I've never heard the whole song. It's just the little bit that plays, you know, when everybody does the dance. Anyways, I've got so much to be thankful for. And so do you. All right, we'll see you tomorrow. Bye. It's all over the place. I've been up for hours.